Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies and gents. Just wanted to take this time to update all of you on the progress of the different programs. Those of you who have been Satpak members, we've referred to you as members for a reason from day one. We can't go into detail at this point why we refer to you as Satpak members. That includes QPAC members. That includes the Defraud Homeowners of America. All of you are members of the Satcomm organization. We can't explain to you why we did that, but you will find out in the near future. Many of you have been a part of our programs going on 3 years. I guarantee you that it will be worth it very shortly. I guarantee you it will be worth it very shortly. We told everyone that we were creating securities. These are private securities. They conform with the Securities Acts of 1934 to 1939 and the amendments and updates, the Trust Indentured Act. Satcom has created a trust with its members, and we have made certain assurances to some people that we were going to do our best to make sure that we carried out all of the things that were listed on the website, including other things that we said we would take care of. We ask for your continued patience because what we're doing is technical, and I can't bring in people to do this because this has to be done specifically a certain way. We will roll out the programs, each of them. We created our departments for the Defrauded Homeowners of America. We gave you our word on certain things. The lawsuit was taken care of through arbitration. That's what we promised you, that we were going to file a lawsuit, and the monies from the lawsuit, we couldn't get the lawsuit to go through because the court decided to block it. We paid the filing fee. When they got it, they didn't file it, just let it sit there for months. Then I kept harping on them, letting them know they needed to file it and backdate it. They finally filed it. And then after the filing fee was paid, the Attorney General filed a response, and the court dismissed it. No comment. Just dismissed it. I couldn't appeal it. The Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals ignored it, would not file the appeal. This is what the courts have been doing. In 1925, the United States Congress came up with the Federal Arbitration Act. And when they did so without consideration of the courts. Why? Because arbitration is alternative to the courts. It's an administrative remedy. So we had to take the Defrauded Homeowners of America through the administrative process since our avenue to the judicial process was blocked. It's a good thing that they never responded to the arbitration and the arbitration hearing, consenting to everything. They received proper notice. We have proof that they received notice. So the Defrauded Homeowners of America, you'll be hearing from us within the next few months. We just have to put everything else in place. We needed to wait. Everyone, time was on our side. Many of you are anxious. Many of you are broke. I'll say it. Nobody else wants to mention it. Many of you are broke. Many of you don't have a dime to your name and that pot to urinate in. Can't say the other word. YouTube might get upset. So we're going to do the best we can to assist all of you. Okay? There are some of you, as I mentioned in the last video, who signed up with other people claiming they were representing us. Okay? On a case-by-case basis, we will take a look at the paperwork that you guys signed with them, your receipts, your emails to prove. And we can't have any emails after June of this year. Many of you are going to try to have emails after June of this year. That's not going to work because we made mention to you at that time of these individuals doing this. Those of you who got in touch with us and let us know that
this call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
We're gullible enough to sign on to people like that without coming to our website. We've already time again that we'll only do things through our website, not through any other site, not through a personal email, Gmail. We won't sign up with no email. We have our company. We have our own website. Our emails will always have our company. Anyway, we'll see what we can do to help you all. Now, let's get to the child support department. We promised you guys we're going to take care of those who have child support issues. We're going to try to help offset that debt by helping you to pay it down, by helping you double the amount. Now, we've already talked about the payment plan and how that's going to work out. You got to go back and listen to the other previous video. That's what you're going to be required to do. Follow the instructions. The email address and the payment site will all be, well, the email address is already working. The payment site will be taken care of later this week, and we will start processing those as soon as possible. That is to let you know we're going to be doing all the work. You don't have to do any paperwork. You don't have to sign any documents. You don't have to contact any office. Just that simple. Those of you who have IRS liens, IRS tax debts, we set up a department that is our write-off department. And that department is going to be the department that's going to assist those of you who have those liens. We're not doing it now. Do not contact us. Ask us, when you guys going to get started? When we do, you will find out on video. Okay, but please understand, we have you and have your back. Those of you who are part of the Defrauded Homeowners of America, do not contact us. We have all of your emails, all of your addresses. We've already shut that program down years ago. But we did put it out there, and we did tell everybody what the order of tiers were going to be. That's going to be taken care of. You will be contacted. You have my word. And then there will be a time we'll do a video and say, if you haven't been contacted, because some people's emails have changed, don't email us now telling us that your email used to be such and such, such and such. It will not get responded to. This is not the time for that. When the time comes, we will communicate with you. Remember, all of the paperwork is done on our side. So you don't have to worry about, oh, well, you guys, it's going to take you another 8 months. It's not that type of job. It's not that type of situation. We can't explain to you what we're doing, because if we explain to you what we're doing, too many people would try to duplicate what we're doing. Then it would mess it up for everybody else, because that's what these YouTubers do. Everybody wants to start a new business, and they want to take what I say and they want to start that business. Well, I've given you guys all kind of ideas to start businesses. This is not it. This whole Satpak thing, this whole contract with arbitration clause, this is all us. This is not us helping you. We've invited people to start their own arbitration business. The only problem is the people who started their own arbitration business did not go into it with the mindset, we're going to have to fight this in court. So the only person who's been fighting the arbitration, even for those other organizations, is me. Me and the other person running SAA. That's it. Nobody else. Nobody else is challenging these courts. So, finally, we are finally able to say that our programs, we're able to implement them, our securities, we're able to take care of that. Now, people might think, well, you're going to get in trouble saying securities. No, I'm not. Anybody can say securities. There are all kinds of securities companies out there. We are the Securities Acquisition Trust Commission and the Securities Investment Trust Commission. All of our securities are private. We don't do public securities. Thus, we're not regulated. The only thing we can't do is swindle you. I didn't say swindle, I said swindle. So we're not attempting to cause anybody any harm. We're not attempting to gouge anybody, not attempting to take anyone's money. Here's the unique part. It is our job to credit back to everybody what they credited to us initially. Now, who does that? No one. I told you from the very beginning that and it's not my job, it's not my permission or position to ever get over on any of you. Never was that the intent. Everything that is being divvied out to individuals are coming from the work that was done by me. Coming from my account. Like I said, I wish I could explain to you guys all of this, but I cannot. I wish I could tell you what I've been doing in the background, even while in here, but I cannot. Okay? I wish I could, but I cannot. Like I said, too many people would mess it up for everyone else. All of you who are following those other videos with these other people promising you a pie in the sky, when we finish taking care of what we told you we're going to take care of, then you go back and see who's been telling you the truth from day one. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, you cannot contact Satcomm, SAA, TTOPP. You can't contact any of the organizations asking for an update. That it doesn't work that way. If you do, and if you get on my nerves, what I mean by getting on my nerves, I'm telling you what you can't do. Many of you are going to do it anyway. You're not going to be responded to, And if you continue to communicate, then we will ignore you. You will have breached the terms of our agreement. Because we told you from day one, we will communicate with you, not you communicate with us. All right? This is not, we have never gave you a promise or a guarantee to anything. So we'll give you back what you gave us, then we'll move on about our business. And you won't get all the other benefits. So that's up to you if you don't want to listen. Sorry. Got to get a little stern with people from time to time because I'm tired of people not wanting to listen. I'm tired of people saying things like, well, y'all promised us a monthly check. Hey, nobody on this planet promised anybody no stupid monthly check. And I said it, those are my words. People, if I promise something, I will keep my word. If I tell you I will do something, I will break my neck to do it. But please don't put words in my mouth or obligations associated with me upon me. That's not your job. Okay, with that being said, the Child Support Department is up and running. We're going to take the first, well, we were going to do 45, but now we're going to...
You have 60 seconds remaining.
We're going to take the first...
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
The first 80 people or Satpak members, Satpak QPAC members. We'll even take those who have signed up for SAA arbitration. If you have had an arbitration done, not if you're going to get one done tomorrow. If you have had, past tense, an arbitration done, we'll take you. Child Support Department at Satcom 911. Watch the previous video. Have a good day, everyone. Goodbye.